Welcome to Study Loop.
For part A, if we are given delta H, what additional information is needed to calculate delta E? So if delta H is equal to delta E plus P delta V. So if we are given delta H, then we would need the change in volume, which would be delta V, and that's the change in volume between the products and the reactants, and the pressure, and the pressure would be P, and to calculate P, we'd have to use the ideal gas equation, and we'd also need to assume constant temperature. For B, if or which quantity is larger for this reaction? So here the volume of the product is in the solid state, which must be lower in volume than that of the reactants. Therefore, the change of volume, which is delta V, must be negative. So our expression, delta H is equal to delta E plus P negative delta V. So we can see here that delta E must be greater than delta H. And for part C, explain your answer to part B. So if we look at the change in internal energy, it's equal to Q plus W, and work is equal to negative P delta V. So if we know the change in volume must be negative, delta E is the sum of Q and W. So we can see here that combining these two here, delta E is equal to Q plus, we can write it like negative P delta V, or it's equal to Q plus P negative delta V, which would be writing it the same way. And here again, delta E is greater than delta H. So delta E is greater than Q, or Q is our enthalpy. We can substitute delta H in there.